welcome to day 9 of December. Whoops. I had breakfast and then I went to, I went because I was going to give Dr. Mello his Christmas gift with the rest of the 4th years, and they said we were meeting at 9:35, so I went there and I was late. I got there at 9:38, went up to go to his room because I was like, oh, they're probably in there, whatever. And then as I was going, Dr. Mel came down the hallway, and then I was like, good morning, and he was like, good morning. And then I just kept walking because I was like, see, if they've already given it to him, then if I say if I act like I was going to go give it to him, then I feel like that's awkward because then he'd know that I missed it. And then I also didn't want to ask, oh, have you gotten your Christmas gift yet? Because one, I didn't know if it was a surprise, and I was like, if he hasn't gotten it, then I don't want to ruin that surprise. And two, if he has gotten it, same issue as before, then he knows that I missed it and I was trying to get there. So I just kept walking, did a loop, and I was like, I'll just sit at the bottom of the stairs here. Well, there's like chairs and stuff, not just on the stairs, but at the bottom of the stair area. And then if anyone goes up, then I'll see them and then I can join. So I sat there and then did not see anyone, and I was like, okay, don't know what's going on. I guess they already did it. And then it was like 7 minutes to class, so then I headed over to class. And then as I'm going to class, I run into the others who had just given him the gift, and I was like, when did you guys do this? Like, I swear I was right there waiting, but I guess they went up the back way, and so then I didn't see them. I was like, okay. But he liked it, they said, so it was good. And it was actually only 2 of them, so I was like, it's not like I was the only one missing or anything. So yeah, that happened. Then went to genetics. It was actually a short lecture, which was nice. She gave us our tutorial back, which we did good on. She also gave back a lab, which I did incredibly bad on, given I got it, and I was like, I literally don't remember this being hard. What happened? But what happened was, let me show you. This is lab 9 in the book. Skip forward to the end. And then there at the end, I don't know if you can actually read it, but nowhere on there does it say questions. It says cover page, introduction, materials and methods, or I don't know what it says. Materials and something. Results, discussion, conclusion, references. And then I have on my lab report, -10, no questions answered. I was like, yes, because there aren't any questions to answer. But talked to some other people, because I was like, what is going on? And apparently, we were supposed to include the questions from Lab 8, which we wrote in the book, in the Lab 9 report. And I don't exactly know how everyone else knew that, and I didn't. But just wrote up an email being like, hey, and not even last minute. I literally did these October 31st. So like, yeah, Halloween night I was doing this. Which is a lie. I definitely did not do that on Halloween. That's funny. But anyways, I did it a while ago, so I was like, I would like credit for these answers. So I just sent her a nice email being like, please give me my marks. I'd like to not do terrible in that lab. But anyways, she was also a lot stricter on the rest of it, so I don't really know what was going on with that, but oh well. Hopefully that'll all work out and be fine and dandy. But, what time is it now? It's currently 11:35, so I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm gonna do, actually. Figure out something to do and then do it. Voila, here's the cookie packaged in a Ziploc bag, and there's a little note on the back. So that is now done, and now it's 12 o'clock. Time to figure something out for lunch. Lunch is soup today. It's a tofu vegetable soup, which is supposed to be chicken vegetable soup, but I don't have chicken because I'm not made of money, so I'm having tofu instead. Study time, about to lock in and learn these ecological systems and whatnot. Yeah. Okay, vlog. Studying is done, and now it's time for class number 2 of the day, which is science education. And I think she said we're having a Christmas party thing, so we'll see what that's like. Update on the lab report situation. I emailed my lab prof, like the one who does the lab, and said, here's what happened. I didn't submit it, but I did it. Can you mark it? And then she was like, I understand. I don't know what the protocol or whatever is for this type of situation. So email, and I already submitted your mark to Zahn, like my actual prof. And then, so she was like, so email her about it, and then she'd be the one to change the mark or whatever. So then I emailed her about it, and then I just get like CC'd into an email or whatever, or I don't know if it's BCC'd, whatever it is, of the actual prof now emailing the lab prof being like, hi, are you able to remark Sophie's lab? Which now I literally feel like a child who's asking something of their parents, and then they're like, go ask dad, and then you ask your dad, and then he's like, go ask mom. So that's a little awkward, but oh well. It's what it is. I got my studying done, which was pretty good, not too bad. And I think I already said that, but what else? Okay, now class starts in 7 minutes, so gotta run. Hey yo, vlog. So I went to class, and then we did a Christmas party sort of thing in the Ed Lounge. So there was an ugly sweater competition, or like ugly Christmas sweater. It would be hilarious idea to just periodically have like ugly sweater or ugly whatever competitions, but then no one knows that it's happening until you go to class, and then teacher's like, okay, ugly competition, and then you could have, everyone has to submit like who they want to enter or like their nominee, and so then you're like, okay, this person got 10 votes for having the ugliest sweater on right now. That would be hilarious. And also mean, but whatevs. But anyways, yeah, so we did that, and then we did like a Pictionary / acting instead of drawing, if you want to, game with words from this semester of class. And I really don't want to go because I get really shy in that class, but then I had to, so I was like, okay. And also, the thing that I was dreading, because it drives me crazy in games like that, when someone's like, oh, you're really good at this, because then it's like, do you want me to say, no, I'm not? Like, I know I'm good at it, I just don't want to go. But, yeah, so I was really hoping, I was like, because there's one person in there who also does theater, and I was like, there's like only 3 of us left who hadn't gone, and then I was so worried, I was like, watch her be like, oh, Sophie, you're good at acting, you do theater, or whatever. And then it put me in an awkward position. But no, it was the teacher who goes, Sophie, you'd be so good at acting. And I was like, girl, I don't want to be, though. I don't want to do this. But anyway, so I went up into drawing instead, because I wanted to. And it was fine, and yeah. But anyways. And then we did a Yankee swap with these little gifts that she had. And I got a peppermint stick. And then she also gave us these little notes that had like a one-word sentence, like, you are whatever. There's food coloring on my hand. About something nice about us. So she said, you are selfless, which was so kind. That sounds sarcastic, but it actually was very kind and thoughtful. Then I gave her my cookie, and she really liked it, and so that was nice. Then I came back. I also noticed there was like a TV screen doing announcements or whatever in the Ed Lounge, and there's something called a Death Cafe that's being put on by the Psych Society in 5 minutes, and it said, death-themed Price is Right. I don't know what that means, but it sounds like it could be fun. Conversations about death, which I'm not super into, but it also said free snacks. So I thought that I would have dance at this time, but we don't have dance because we're done for the semester. So yeah, I'm gonna go to that. It's supposed to be until like 5:30, and then I'm thinking, go to that. I don't know if it'll go to 5:30, but whenever it's done, then come back and then do like a dance workout or something to make up for not getting to have dance, and then have supper, and then we have Carol in the Rounds tonight, so I'll go to Carol in the Rounds, and then after that, study genetics until it's time to go to sleep. Got a nice snack plate. Sueva's here too at the Death Cafe. Elisa's also here in a death-themed outfit. Price is Right is gonna start soon, I think. We got these coffins to decorate. Working on my word search. It's a good time. Y'all know what time it is. You wait for this every year in the vlog. It's time for Carol in the Rounds. Woo! Oh, we finished the Death Cafe. It ended with a more somber conversation about people's experiences with death and grieving. But the Price is Right was pretty lit, so it's a pretty good balance of somberness and slayness.
Just like how I want my funeral to be.
Yes. Take notes. Would you want the glass coffin?
No, that's a little extra.
I would agree.
Like, Snow White.
Yeah, so if you're watching this in the future trying to make plans,
After I've died.
we don't want glass coffins.
Yeah, no, that's just too bougie.
But yeah, and then I came back and then I did a Pitbull dance workout and a High School Musical dance workout, which was fun. And now we're heading to this because it's already started. Okay, vlog, we're back from Carol in the Rounds. It was a party. They had a bell choir, or bell group, whatever they're called. It was great. A couple of profs had their children there who were being really cute. Really just a fantastic experience. One of Crandall's best traditions. But unfortunately now, one of Crandall's worst traditions is exams, which they do every year. Don't know why, but
Someone needs to tell them it's just not, it doesn't work.
yeah, literally none of us like it, so I don't know why they keep doing it. But anyways, I have to study for those. So it's 9 p.m. on the dot, and I'm gonna study for genetics, and I'm thinking I should study until like 11 p.m., maybe even later, depending. But the issue is that during the day, I am too distractible and my brain is too awake to study for genetics because it's boring and I don't understand and I get distracted. But then when it gets too late, because I'm tired, I can't learn it because I don't understand it and my brain's too tired to understand it. So there's a very short window in the evening where my brain is tired enough and I'm tired enough from the day that I can actually focus, but I'm not so tired that I can't learn. And that is the window that we're in right now. And we're just gonna push that window for as long as we can go and see what happens. Okay, vlog, it's 11:30 and I'm deciding that I'm done studying. It went better than it could have, but it also went worse than it could have. I got some stuff done, 2 tutorial questions that I understand well, I think. So the key now is just keeping them in my brain remembered for the next like 3 or 4 days until the exam. But yeah, tomorrow I'm thinking it's gonna be a full day of studying and it will be a good time because I am deciding now that it will be a good time. But that is all for December 9th. And thank you for tuning in. We will see you on day 10.